Yes, mate. Welcome to another isolation vlog with Mr. Ravenface. Jeez, Saturday today. I've got a lot of things to fill you guys in on. It's been a pretty busy week, I'm not gonna lie, mate. I'm gonna address the title of the video a bit later on, but right now, mate, I'm about to tuck into my breakfast. I've got a naughty bowl of granola with 2 apples, some chocolate in there and some milk, mate, some cinnamon and some sweetener. Jeez. And then a bowl of oats with some more chocolate on it and one of those like freaking Reese's peanut butter egg things, because I bought like 700 of them, mate, and I'm still working my way through them. But yeah, this morning's been pretty sick. I've just sort of done my usual, did some meditation, and then I'm actually didn't do my usual, mate, because I've thrown something new into the mix. It's called Project X, and yeah, it's this new thing that I'm working on. It won't be released or like announced for a while yet. I'm not going to put a timescale on it because I'm not going to release it until it's like perfect, and it probably won't be until the end of this year. So we're talking quite a while away. But the 1st of May, well, I started this kind of last week, but this marks the first announcement of Project X. And yeah, I'm looking forward to relating back to this time in this video in maybe however many months time and releasing it to you guys. And yeah, it's gonna be fucking naughty, mate. But yeah, Project X, I was working on that this morning, and then I went out for a walk and it was pretty legit. So this is where we are now. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do some fucking downloading some new music, mate, because I'm gonna do a live stream tonight at about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna do 8 till 9 live on the private Facebook group, mate. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty legit. So I'm gonna start downloading some music, some new music, and obviously like just sorting out cue points, etc. on it. Just making sure that the tracks are right, mate, and all the grid points are in the right place. Jeez. The other thing I wanted to say quickly is after 2 years, I finally like took it upon myself to learn a bit more about the settings of this camera. So up until this point, I've pretty much just left it on auto. Like wherever I would be filming, I just like let the camera figure out itself how to figure out the lighting, and if I ever had to make any adjustments, mate, I would do it in iMovie. But yeah, I've spent some time this morning looking at the camera, sorting out, basically doing it manually now, so hopefully it just looks a bit better in terms of the colour of the shots, and like I'm going for a bit more of like a whitey kind of feel, mate. I don't know if you can see a difference or not, but yeah, it takes a little bit more time, I guess, when you're setting up the camera, but ensuring that everything is correct. But at the same time, it takes more time, but the end result is better for you guys, and that's ultimately what it's all about. So if it's a better viewing experience, I can create better content, then I don't care, mate, if it takes a bit longer. Right, geez, let's go. Right, so one of the things I wanted to touch on this video, it's quite sad, mate. That's kind of why I want to get it in at the beginning, because I don't want to end on a sad one. But Saturday today, this video will go live on Monday. Thursday just gone, they announced that Boomtown is officially not going to go ahead, mate. Jeez, a little bit of my heart, mate, got broken. I was very sad. I was expecting it, I'm not going to lie, but there was a little glimmer of hope. But ultimately, they've got to do what's best for everyone. And imagine enduring this whole time period to then go to August, allow them to host major events, and potentially that be the reason COVID sparks up again. Not Boomtown specifically, but all major events, etc. And we've got to do the whole cycle again in like into 2021. So it is shit, but fair enough, is what it is. I think Creamfields will probably be called off. I think every sort of major event, at least, yeah, summer sort of duration. I don't think anything's going to go on in September, which is really, really shit, mate. But anyways, utilising this time to continue to grow on myself and just like do what I can. So right now, actually, let's do a little tribute, mate, to Boomtown last year, because it was fucking naughty. Basically, they've shut down the venue because too many people want to come fucking see Young Glue and Josh, so they had to shut it because they've reached capacity, mate.
Tom, back to back, dude.
Tom, back to back, Mr. Ravenface. We're about to play our first set at fucking Boomtown Festival, mate.
They're loving it.
We've got full crowds. Yes, mate. Basically, I'm just going to walk right onto the front stage in front of everyone. And then if I can put my camera somewhere, I'm just going to fucking skank, mate. Or maybe I'll get Tom to hold it. Man, watching those videos back is just like, it's hard. But anyways, right, so gonna have some creatine now, mates, and then also picked up some more pills from Aldi. I've got some multivitamins back in the mix now, multivitamins and minerals, mate. Jeez. Also picked up this evening primrose oil. I'm not really sure what this is good for. Actually, I do. I think it's good for your skin. Fuck knows. And then cod liver oils, these are always in the mix, mate. Jeez. Got about an hour until I'm going to film the next episode with Josh for the Sesh Heads podcast. Yes, mate! Welcome back to the Sesh Heads podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Raving Face. I'm here with my co-host. That will be fucking Josh May. What an absolute legend. Right, we're coming in for episode 5 and the first episode of our drum and bass music related category, mate. Fucking madness. You might have realised, but there wasn't one that went out last week on Spotify. We were having some issues with the upload. Basically, we needed to upgrade our account to be premium, but we've basically sorted all of that now, mate. So podcasts will be coming thick and fast onto Spotify. We're also working on getting them onto iTunes. And then a side note relating to the private Facebook group, this is one of the other things that I wanted to tell you, is that one, fucking madness, it hit, or it's gone way past it now, but last week it hit 500 members, which is fucking legit. I think now we're on like 650, so that's, yeah, ridiculous. In the last like week or two, we've gained about 200 people, which is fucking naughty. So if you're subscribed, or if you're not even subscribed, mate, if you're a part of the Facebook group, then I appreciate you. Like, I genuinely think you're a fucking legend, and you're just a fucking sick person. And the other thing is that me and Josh decided to divide out the Q&A questions that we were going to answer on our Sesh Heads podcast, on the public one, divide them out into like, how do you say it? Like ones that can be spoken about publicly, and then ones that can't be spoken about publicly. Like more explicit ones we've basically put onto, fucking hell, I say basically a lot at the moment. Jeez, we've uploaded them as a video, so not just audio, but as like a visual video, like of us screen recording our FaceTime, answering the more explicit questions. So that's on the private Facebook group. That went out on Friday. We're going to upload a similar type of video every single Friday, probably 3 times a month. So yeah, like there's so much content on the private Facebook group, like, and I'm obviously doing a live mix on it tonight. So if you're not involved with it, then I highly recommend getting involved with it, because it's just it's a really sick community. Like there's loads of active, just people engaging on there, everything drum and bass, like music, just funny memes. And yeah, it's a way for you to fucking talk to me as well, mate. I comment on, say, well, I try to comment or like every single post, but I try to comment on everything, mate. Yes. Yes, mate, we're in the car for another naughty car video, an Instagram special, but obviously this is going to be on YouTube as well. So just finished up recording, mate. The podcast with Josh went very, very, very sick. It was our first episode category relating to music, drum and bass. We basically spoke about our favourite tracks for 2020 so far, up-and-coming artists, which is kind of linked to why I'm doing Alchemist for this video right now, and then just some other like related topics to do with music. It was very naughty. Check out that episode. It's probably going to come just after this episode goes live, mate, so you have that to look forward to. But I'm going to get into this little review, mate. Yes, mate! Check out this naughty track by Alchemist called Don't You. It came out a few weeks ago, and it's next level, mate. Honestly, the sound design on this track is like nothing I've heard before, mate. He's one of the best, mate, of the new generation. Trust me. The vocals, mate. I will love you forever. Jeez. Slow motion, mate. Yes, mate, I honestly love filming those little car review videos so much. Like, it's just, I get on a bit of a level, mate, and when I share them onto Instagram, like, I love seeing other people just getting a fucking satisfaction from watching them, like, even if it just makes them laugh, even if they look at me and just think, what a fucking idiot, but it still, like, makes them feel happy. I don't know, fuck knows. I love doing them. I'm gonna keep doing them. I'm gonna start doing 2 a week now, I think. Right, so I'm gonna address the title of this video very quickly now before we go and train. Basically, it's to do with like me uploading on YouTube, my frequency, etc., and my kind of current mindset towards it. I had a conversation with my sister the other day and it was really helpful for me. So basically, I've got so much stuff sort of going on at the moment. I'm actually the busiest I've probably ever been, even though I'm not leaving the house, which is a bit madness. But with Project X starting, with like my mixing really like getting into that, really enjoying that, and really want to invest so much time into that. Instagram, creating Instagram content, the Facebook group, having that platform now. Like, I've got so many different things going on, and maintaining the frequency of uploads, like 3 a week, 2 to 3 a week for YouTube, is getting a little bit much, mate, and I'm just a little bit worried that I'm gonna burn out. So whilst right now I feel like I'm managing everything quite well, I feel like long term I might end up getting a bit like overwhelmed by it all. So I fucking love making YouTube videos, and I was saying to my sister, like, the problem is that I always want to pick up a camera every single day and film. Like, the filming aspect of it is absolutely like what I love, and I love editing content too, but that takes time, and that's kind of where like it's difficult, because once I've edited the content, or once I've filmed the content, I want to edit it and release it. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm going to reduce my YouTube frequency to 1 video a week, potentially 2, but usually 1. And it's just going to be like a isolation catch up, like just keeping you guys involved in my life. Like, I fucking love sharing everything that I'm doing with you guys, and I know that you guys are enjoying like the content, and I'm so excited to make like content with events like coming out of this. Like, honestly, the content's going to be next level. But for right now, what is kind of more important to a certain extent is for me to invest into other areas of my life to ensure that coming out of this, like, I'm in a real great position. I.e., if I take away from YouTube and invest the time that I was spending on editing into mixing, for example, then I've got a far better chance of getting somewhere with mixing to get to a point where I'm playing sets in which I can make content from and feed back to you guys in the future. Like, imagine if I'm fucking playing sets at like low-key festivals and then filming a whole vlog of that and like behind the scenes, and how epic that would be. Like, that would be fucking madness. I don't think there's anyone out there like a low-key DJ who's also a YouTuber who would provide that sort of content. So that's kind of like my approach to it. Yeah, obviously Project X is now taking up some of my time, and I know obviously you guys are going to hate me for like not telling you guys what it is, but at the same time I hope you can understand that like with something like this, it's probably best for me to keep it under wraps, as I don't think anyone else is doing it, and then when I release it, it will be like fucking madness. And yeah, and then I know that like when we come out of this quarantine sort of phase, then what I'm going to want to do is go all in on YouTube. And yeah, I'm just almost using this time to take a step back from YouTube, have a little bit of like not a break, because I'm not coming away from it completely, but just like a step back, which is probably what the title of the video is going to be, and then hit the ground running when I come out of it. So yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm going to put a lot more energy and time into Instagram, because that's doing really well for me at the moment, and like it's a really good way for me to like continue to grow my following, to help other people, inspire other people, and add value to more people's lives, and then hopefully like those people might transfer over to YouTube in the future regardless. But obviously, and I've got the podcast as well, so I've literally got like 700 things going on, and I just think it'll be a smart move for me right now to just like, yeah, not put so much pressure on the whole YouTube side of things, but really try to focus on everything else. So yeah, if you want to keep seeing my face, mate, then follow me on Instagram. Like, I'm active on stories and everything. I'll be getting 1 YouTube video out a week. I've got fucking like podcasts coming once or twice a week, Facebook group, all of this stuff. So I'm all over the place, mate. SoundCloud, I'm pretty much releasing a new SoundCloud mix like every other week as well. So, jeez. Right, I'm about to get into a session right now. I'm going to treat myself to a bit of obliterate. It's the weekend. I have obviously cut my caffeine down like significant amount to like, yeah, 1 energy drink a day. Had that monster during the fucking, what do you call it, podcast, mate. But I'm going to send half a scoop of obliterate right now to get on a bit of a level. It's a little bit sunny, but it's not like fucking beautiful out there. Gonna do some benching, gonna move the garage to the front. It's gonna be pretty fucking sick, mate. So yeah, today so far is going exactly to plan, and I'm very excited to continue with the day, mate. Being very productive, actually. Someone asked me the other day, they were like, Dion, mate, where do you get obliterate from? Like, do you recommend it? And I was like, mate, I don't fucking recommend it. Like, this shit is lethal. It's probably gonna like low-key do some fucked up shit to my internal organs, but I said to him, if you're looking for like a pre-workout that tastes like shite but actually like fucks you up, then yeah, go for it. But I can't wait to finish this tub and never ever have it in my life again. Yeah, so on that note, I'll do, yeah, fucking send it, mate. I just don't get it. Why would you make a pre-workout taste so fucking potently disgusting? Which is what makes me think that there's just like some weird shit in there. It literally says, suggested use, take half a scoop to 1 scoop, right? Normally, pre-workouts don't tell you to take half a scoop, first of all. Massive warning sign saying, warning, do not exceed recommended dose. Like, fucking brilliant. And then, yeah, like I said to you before in the past, tells you ingredients listing, but not quantity. It literally doesn't tell you how much of what is in it. Yeah, not ideal.